guys, this is Trinity from Trinity's Kitchen, and we are in the kitchen. Today we're gonna work on a mountain carrot cake. I used Cupcake Gemma's recipe. It's delicious and very easy to work with. I colored her cream cheese frosting 3 different shades of green. I did a very light green followed by this aquamarine, kind of a teal, and then the last layer is going to be like this dark green, sexy Shrek shade. So we're going to be needing parchment paper. I like to cut it this way first, kind of create a very uneven mountain organic-like view, and then flip it over and then put it against my cake and use it as a template. Then you're going to need an offset spatula. This is your painting guide. You're going to just slowly, color it and go along the sides just to make sure it's all evenly coated. And then you're going to use your straight spatula to clean it all up to create that beautiful, smooth kind of look. Another really important part of this design is to make sure that each layer is chilled before you start a new one. Because the thing is, if you put your color on and immediately start to the next one, it's just going to peel away. You want to make sure that it's clean and smooth and pretty and all of the colors really stand out. So you need to chill it at least for 30 minutes between each layer. I'll show you exactly how it's done, starting now. So clearly I filmed this the night before, hence the awful lighting, but just bear with me. So when you're putting your frosting on, you want to go downward motions. If you go up and down, it's just going to pull your parchment paper away. So just downward motions all the way through. And then in this instance, I left a little gap open, so I'm just going to trim it so that way one end of the mountain is kind of flowing with the other side, so it's not like a hard cut off. And then just downward motions. I'm sorry about my big head blocking your guys' view. Coating it evenly all the way around. And then you're going to take your clean spatula and just smooth it out as best as you can. And then I didn't want my other colors to blend with the new shade, so I trimmed a new mountain template so that way my blue will really pop out when it's against the cake. And then I also like to create these little tiny mountain ridges so that way there's more detail. I love this color, it's gorgeous. It really pops out and makes a good complement towards the 2 green colors. So lightly push it apart, push it against the cake. And then glue it on there. Honestly, your first time doing this might not be perfect, but as long as you're having fun, that's honestly all that matters. And at the end of the day, it's just a cake and it's going to taste delicious. And then I'm finishing off my last layer with this dark green, and I'm going all the way to the bottom. Sometimes I like the look of a half-done cake where it's just like the mountain view is in the middle of it. But with this one, I kind of wanted it all throughout the cake and to the bottom of it too. Smooth it out. Lightly pull. And then just fill in any gaps you have. And obviously make sure each layer is chilled. There are times where I didn't set it completely and my frosting would lift up and I had to start over. So patience and fun. Oh, it makes me want to go camping right now. And smooth it out. And that's it. So my cake is done. I'm going to put it in the fridge, and in the meantime, I'm going to work on a nice topper for it. As pretty as it is, I feel like it needs something else. So I had to quickly change because it is freezing in here. And while my cake is chilling, now would be the perfect time to make my chocolate tempered candles. So it's really easy. A lot of this is like things you have at home. The main thing that you're going to need that you probably don't already have are going to be some wicks. These are from Amazon. They're really cheap. I will attach the link below along with a thermometer. This is really good for like tempering chocolate just to make sure that your reading is accurate. I'm waiting until my white chocolate gets to 29 degrees Celsius. Right now it's reading 31.2. So we're very close. So from that, you're gonna want to have a Ziploc bag. I ran out of piping bags and it's here and they're easy, and you probably have them at your house too. I'd like to use a cup as an extra hand. And then I put my Ziploc bag in there, so that way when my chocolate is ready, it makes life easy to pour in. Put your wick in the center of the trees on top of wax paper, which is also on top of your template. You could freehand these if you're good at that. I'm not. I like a guideline personally. Perfect. So we're looking at 29 degrees Celsius. We're gonna pour. You could dye your white chocolate if you'd like. During summer, I like to make them really green, but it's winter right now, so I kind of wanted like a snowy mountain look. Okay. You can cut the very tip off, so that way it's kind of still a fine point. Things could get a little messy. And then you're just going to kind of paint over them. So you're going to start from the tip down and around. You're just going to trace the outline of the trees and then fill the center. And just do the outline first, then fill the center. That's it. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. So now that you've let them set, they're really easy to pull off. Bada bing. You just put these on top of your cake and voila, you're done. So they don't last as long as regular birthday wax candles, so you kind of have to sing happy birthday kind of fast, but they're still a great little project and addition, and they're just so sweet. And that's it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'm Trinity. This is my kitchen. Until next time.